Hails, we're at the deepest gutters of LA here with Septic Slaughter. Can you guys introduce yourselves and let us know which instruments you guys play?
Alex, bass.
Tony drums.
Daniel Pico's frontman.
Jose, guitar.
I'm Joe, other guitar.
All right, guys, let's get straight to it. So you guys have a EP, right? Lost in Exile. So how was the whole story about making that album? How did it feel? What do you guys think of it now? And tell me a little about the tracks. My favorite is Exile, by the way.
Well, when I came into the band in 2011, I came in and Exile was already written, Equinox was already written, and Primitive Intent and Obscure came out later in the year. Obscure we had written in the summer of 2012, and then when Danny came in, we rewrote a lot of the stuff, and then Primitive Intent we wrote with Danny when he was already in. Exile appears in our previous demo, Demon Coalition demo, and when we heard Danny singing, we thought he kicked ass on that one, so we decided to re-record it with him on vocals.
So Danny is the newest in the band, right? Tell us about being in the band.
Well, it's great. It's exciting. I was actually with Alex in a previous band, so when our band kind of went haywire, they invited me to see if we could go with Septic Slaughter, try a new style. So it seemed to work out pretty well.
What do you think about the album?
I actually like it a lot. I like Obscure Manifestation. You know, I wrote it in Spanish, so that was kind of my intention to do at least one in Spanish. The other previous songs were already Exile and Equinox were already written. I just added a couple of lyrics. And Primitive Intent was actually written by Alex, which is something he really wanted to use. And that's his baby right there.
What do you guys think about the EP?
No comment.
As simple as that? Is there anything in the mix right now for a new EP or something else?
Well, we were talking about it. Joseph was actually talking to me about it the other day at work. We were talking about doing something more of a compilation, getting some other bands around LA. Well, you know, the bands we've played with, we like, Infinite Death being one, and we want to, you know, get them down, record a couple songs, something, and then throw it all on one compilation and actually hard press it, get it out there, and you know, just to expose what LA is, you know, to us.
Infinite Death, that's great. That's awesome. And as a band, how would you describe yourselves, or everything from the genre to the essence of the actual band? What would you say about it?
Die a little bit in this one. well, we when I joined the band, we were more leaning towards the death thrash sound. I'm sorry, and I mean everything was like really fast paced. I mean even down to Equinox, it was more like death metal, a little bit more technical. And then we were talking about, when we were writing Obscure, we were talking about modernizing the sound a little bit, because a lot of people were telling us we sound too old school, so we're talking about like just giving it a little bit of modernization. And when Danny came in, it just kicked our ass and threw us into modernization even more.
And let's see, what do you think about it? Because I know there's something going on there.
I die a little inside every time he says that word.
But you like it.
How come? What do you think? What's your ideas on that?
It's deviating from what we originally set out to do. But I like it, the riffs are becoming way more and more complicated. The newer song is just playing to our limits because I miss my hand cramping. And it's just going to be... The new song we have now is coming out really good. I'm actually proud of it.
A couple months should be good.
In a what?
A couple months it should be good.
Okay, now with that in mind, are we planning any big tour or anything like that? Where is Septic Slaughter going in the near future?
Well, right now we're trying to get the hell out of LA because, well, I mean, ever since, we're not welcome in LA. Like the sound that we have now with a lot of people have been comparing Danny to hardcore, and they say that he carries a lot of hardcore vocals, but it's like, to us, it's like we're not hardcore. We're not having any hardcore influence because it's like where we're going is where we're going. You know, we're just doing what we want to play. You know. And what we've seen is like SGV, up in SGV, like El Monte, La Puente, we've been welcomed real well by the fan base out there. And we just want to see where we can go even further, like going to Orange County, Santa Ana. We just want to get out of LA a little bit, just test the water, see where we can go with it. And a little bit, you know, me and Danny have been talking about for almost 2 years now about going down to Tecate and playing a show down there or something in Mexico.
Expanding to Mexico, you said?
Well, being from Mexico and Tecate, I mean, I have some connections with some friends, and we kind of want to do a little, something down there, go to even Aguascalientes, but we actually have some good connections down there. We just haven't had the opportunity. to get permits and everything going. But going with what Alex was saying is, with my vocals coming in, it went into more of a little more newer style of metal, but we're still keeping it original with the old school style that Septic Slaughter already had. So, but we're getting a great reaction. Almani, there's a lot of new metal kids, hardcore kids, punk kids, and they love it. They love our style. So we've been getting good reactions.
Nice. Now, is there any near shows right now? What's going on right now?
We're playing with Dead Sea Productions on the 27th of this month. On the 27th of this month, and then we actually got an opportunity because we just 2 weeks ago we opened up for Master, the death metal pioneers, and so we got offered to open up for them again, this time up in Pomona. So we're gonna be playing with them on the 30th, open up for Master, and then on 420 we're playing a show in Santa Ana, which that's gonna be a great show. It's a great lineup. From there, we just got a lot of things planned, little bits right now. It's a lot of talks that I'm having with a lot of promoters, and I don't want to drop them yet until I know for sure that we got them on there.
Yeah, the band seems very diverse, all of you guys. So what about influences? As a band itself, but also as individuals, what can you tell me about influences?
Well, it's all really a variety of influences. Alex comes from, he has a good mix of both new school and old school. Me and Jose here, we pretty much old school Sabbath, Demolition Hammer aspects, and he likes some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I like. Fuck Tom Petty.
Tom Petty's the shit.
Petty's awesome.
That's what I have to deal with. Well, as far as the band goes, we've been going into that newer kind of Exodus feel, a little bit of Suicidal Angels inspired riffs. I'm trying to go into that more the witchery type of structure because it fits well with his vocals. And so basically the music's just been getting more complicated than what we've been doing. And I like it, just goes well with what Septic is. With the name of it, it's there.
What about your influences?
Well, my influences are very, very ranged. These guys get embarrassed from what my influences are, but I like a lot of newer metals, Blood Runs Black, but I always appreciate anything that I love. Slayer, Sepultura, that kind of influence. Pantera, love Pantera, but they're more of the underground, more of a less, like witchery and, Master's great, but it's a variety.
That's the spice of life. What about you?
Anything I can smoke to, really. For real, yeah. I mean, if I could smoke and hear it, it's cool. But if it makes me overthink, it's not cool. I don't know. I mean, let me see, Slayer. Love Slayer. AC/DC. Rock and roll, more like rock and roll. Slow stuff. Stuff you could smoke to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. What about you, Alex?
A little bit of everything. I mean, I love punk. These guys will not let me play a punk song, but I love punk. I mean, I like everything from Led Zeppelin to Bad Brains, Cannibal Corpse, anything that just has a nice groove to it. I mean, like he said, I do have a lot of range from old school and new school. Like I said, everything from Sabbath down to August Burns Red. I mean, as long as I can listen to it and it has a good beat, yeah, And my guilty pleasures, Amy Winehouse, Adele, that kind of shit,
Oh, nice. Okay. No, that's cool. No, hey, it's respect. Now, so the fans out there don't miss anything Septic Slaughter. Where can we find you guys? Merch, EP, anything?
You can look us up on Facebook, facebook.com/Septic Slaughter. To get our EP, you can look it up on YouTube. Just type in our name with Lost in Exile, or Reverb Nation is the best outlet for our music right now. You can download it, listen to it, just drop a like or something.
And it's all free, you said? Awesome. And free. You guys can't get better music. It's free. There's no reason why not, right? So is there anything else any of you guys want to add? Tell people out there.
Just check us out at the nearest show near you.
To shows. Shit. Go to shows, that's it.
What about you guys?
Just be ready for the new stuff that's coming out because it's just gonna it's miles ahead of what we're doing now or what's out now. Extremely just as far as musicianship, we got him off of vocals finally, and got him. So the guitar playing was suffering a little bit from what we originally had, but now it's getting back to where we were: fast pace, complicated riffs, weird, awkward riffs.
What about you, JoJo?
What was the question?
Anything you want to add at all? Tell the fans.
Gary Holt is God. That's about it.
What about you?
Just going back to what Alex said, the compilation is something we want to keep the metal scene alive in LA. So getting a lot of LA bands together, even OC, Inland Empire, anywhere, want to get them, get it going, keep the metal alive, and just a shout out to my little girl Ruby. That's it.
Nice. Well, thank you guys very much for actually coming here and sitting with Metal Load. We really appreciate it. We really hope we see you guys in every showcase and every flyer, especially down here in Orange County. We appreciate you guys supporting the scene, and thank you, Septic Slaughter.
Thank you.
I'm Metal Lore, and you're watching Metal Load.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're Septic Slaughter, you're watching Metal Load.
Go!